evening, I'm Sarah Horbacewicz. Timing is everything, and today it was nothing short of remarkable. As President Trump was meeting in England with the Queen, the special counsel back in Washington was charging 12 Russian military officers with tampering with the 2016 U.S. election. This occurred less than 72 hours before a face-to-face meeting between Mr. Trump and Vladimir Putin. I'm here at Gagnon Olympic Park, where days ago the U.S. women's Olympic hockey team won gold for the first time since 1998. Are you concerned with Kavanaugh's temperament at all? I know some Democrats have expressed concern with Kavanaugh's temperament and drinking.
The Thursday bothered me. The Thursday bothered me a lot. But I saw that basically a different side.
The Cayuga Heights Fire Department informational dinner is at 7 p.m. on September 21st over at the firehouse. A lot of this is from Winter Storm Santo. That's right, a winter storm in the middle of April. And I'll walk you through all that Ed Tech Day has to offer. All that and more on Newswatch tonight.
No fear, everyone is welcome here.
I'm here at Ho Plaza on Cornell University's campus, where a Stand Together rally was held yesterday in response to the anti-Semitic posters that were hung around campus.
But something that I've discovered is that there's deep resiliency in this community, that the students are resilient, that the campus comes together, and that the community is stronger than a couple of posters would indicate.
Cornell University's president sent out an official response to the hanging of the posters on Monday, saying that they condemn them in the strongest possible terms and will not allow this incident to deter them from their ongoing work to address hatred and bigotry on campus.
I got up around 9:15 and checked my phone, and I had 15 or 20 missed calls, 80 to 100 text messages, Facebook messages, Snapchats of just anti-Semitic posters on campus, swastikas on the Ezra Cornell statue.
It is still under investigation who put these posters up, as the Solar Cross Society does not appear to be a recognized organization. We reached out to Cornell Police Department regarding how they plan to address the incident, but they did not respond.
So powerful to bring everyone together, or the people who chose to attend, to just be together with no hate and no fear, because everyone is welcome here.
Standing together in the face of hate. For Newswatch in Ithaca, I'm Sarah Horbacewicz. Welcome back to CBS This Morning. I'm Sarah Horbacewicz. Nora O'Donnell is on assignment. Some call it a passion, others call it a problem, but for one Long Island man, it has taken the form of a purpose. In this morning's final story, correspondent Ben Smart brings us through a tube to another time.
It started as a teenage crush almost 50 years ago.
I was coming home from junior high school, and walking home, I spotted this, in my eyes, beautiful cherry red RCA portable.
Vaughn Rudisill saw that first television, and a lifelong relationship began.
How much did that TV cost you?
Nothing. I was out in the garbage.
You found your very first TV in the garbage can.
Oh, that was where I got everything back then.
Rudisill got that TV working again.
How did you learn how to fix TVs?
Bring it home, get shocks, electrocute myself, torture the TV man down the block, ask him a few questions, and just basically self-taught.
Sparking his career as a TV repairman, a job, he says, isn't what it used to be.
There's no more TV shops. Even flat screens, when they go bad, they give you another one.
Rudisill no longer works 9 to 5, but he still tinkers around.
Damn it.
Restoring old TVs to their former glory.
It's a hobby. You see, I don't fix up the place or whatever, and it's sort of a labor of love.
Eugene Oliva buys TVs from Rudisill.
If he finds a broken down whatever on the sidewalk, 99% of the time he takes it home and brings it back to life.
These old TVs are a reminder of how television has connected generations to the world. From watching Elvis Presley shaking his hips to cheering for man's first step on the moon.
One giant leap for mankind.
Rudisill's passion has turned into a collection.
This is packed with I don't know how many TVs. It's become storage on wheels.
Today, his house is a workshop.
I do have
Wow.
sheds and,
You've got a lot of TVs in here.
This was once a living room.
Wow. How many TVs do you have in your workshop here?
A low estimate would be between 100 and 200 at least. And they're not small. That's the thing, you know what I mean? Like, that's why most people don't collect TVs, because they think, what are you, crazy?
His oldest TV is from 1946. It sits on his fridge above 2 family photos.
They think I'm nuts. They're just like, you know, get rid of it. Get rid of it.
While old TVs might not be for everyone, Rudisil says he gets calls from all over. Several of his sets have played supporting roles in Hollywood films, like in this scene from Selma. He had never seen it until now.
That looks like him. A pair of Zeniths.
The TVs are famous.
Son of a gun.
We even have one of Rudisil's old TVs right here in our CBS News Archives building. And it's still working. A 1948 Dumont. Sarah?
Thanks for watching. I'm Sarah Horbacewicz. Working in entertainment, I know entertainment and news a lot of the time are very separate, but in this kind of political climate of everyone talking about politics and politics on social media, what do you think Hollywood's role in that could be or should be?
Oh, gosh. Well, I mean, there are a lot of ways to answer that question. I still feel from a certain perspective like the goal of creatives is to create wonderful stories that people want to go see. And in a certain way, that has to come first, right? But there are all kinds of stuff that Hollywood can do to kind of help push us in the right direction. I tend to think of writing as a very subversive process, in that you're looking to tell something. It has to be entertaining and fun, or whatever it is, you have to be able to experience it. But at the same time, hopefully you can leave people a little bit different than how you found them. And so the question is, what is it that you want to impart? And so from a creative perspective, like, that's part of the game, is to, like, how can I leave people, you know, knowing a little bit something they didn't otherwise know, or thinking about things in a different way.
We end tonight with The Music Man. Steve Hartman caught the grand finale on the road.
On quiet days, which they all are now, retired high school music teacher Robert Moore likes to pore over the list, the names of all 900 of his former students.
Thank you.
Steve Hartman, on the road in Ponca City, Oklahoma.
The greatest gift a teacher could receive. And that's the CBS Evening News for this week. I'm Sarah Horbacewicz in New York. Thanks for joining us. Good night.